What's up and welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be kind of a little different video. You see like some random cars here. Got this Ford Lightning, Lamborghini Huracan, a torn apart Aventador. Kind of messing around with some custom racers here. So I know I started the Furious 5 racing series. I've only done one video and I don't know, I wasn't feeling it as much as I thought I was going to, and so I don't know, that still might continue on, but I think kind of it'd be a little more exciting with kind of more custom cars instead of just taking kind of cars straight out of the pack and racing them. There's just kind of there's not a whole lot to it, like no thought or like heart in it with customizing, trying to make something look cool or fast. So just kind of taking a different approach, and I have a couple people sending in some more custom racers. So I wanted to try my hand at doing a couple custom racers. So back in my old racing series and my old setup, I had this Huracan that was super fast. You can see there's my damaged finger from the pegboard video, healing up a little bit there, but a little tender. But yeah, this, I cracked this one because you can see right there, it had like a little paint chip on the fender. So I drilled it out, took the nice wheels off, and I just threw these like 5 spokes on, and it ended up being a super fast racer. I mean, with basically no work, I just put some plastic wheels on and there it was really fast. And fast forward, or actually rewind a whole bunch, I was trying my hand at like stripping and polishing some cars. This one has been setting for probably over a year in my garage, so has some more work on it to do to get it kind of shined up here. But I wanted to make this into like a chromed out custom racer. So I have the like metal base and everything here for it, ready to go back together. And I got this from the store just because I thought the wheels, I just like these crazy wheels. I think these are the Rio Asada 6 spokes, like they call them the RY6s, but super cool. And I thought this car, all chromed out, the Aventador, with these wheels on it, would look pretty wild for a racer. And I actually ran this car down the track and it was very fast. So I think these wheels seem to be very good. So I'll show you a little clip of this guy rolling down the track, and then also show you just in comparison this guy going down the track. Okay, so here is the first run with the Ford Lightning. I'll probably give him 3 quick runs and then we'll do an average of all the times. All right, now let's give the Lamborghini Huracan its 3 runs. And I even brought out my trusty scale here, just curious on weights, because that does have a lot to do with racing. So let's see, you guys might not be able to see it. The Huracan is 47.5 grams. And this Lightning is going to be pretty light, 39.1. So actually a decent amount of weight. Let's see what the Aventador weighs even with no wheels. Okay, so the Aventador is 49.8 with no wheels and no screws on it. Wow. So if you put that heavy car, hopefully, on these fast wheels, yeah, it's 10. The Aventador is 10 grams heavier. So if I can fit these fast wheels on there, then we might have a pretty sweet racer. So I want to drill this guy and see what we are gonna have to do to make these wheels fit. So I think the fronts are gonna fit. I think the problem is gonna be in the rear. These are some like pretty hefty tires. So I'll get this guy drilled out. We'll get the wheels off and we will see what we can do. Okay, got them all drilled out here. Actually, I haven't done a wheel swap for quite some time, so it feels good. kind of get back in the swing of things here, start drilling some cars. So yeah, this is kind of what I've been looking forward to, is trying to do my own like custom racers. I know that you can really get deep into it with, you can like sand the tires, and there's like different kind of lubricants and stuff you can use on the axles and the wheels. So I mean, you can definitely go down like a whole rabbit hole. But yeah, these wheels, I think if this thing was all shined up and all chrome, would look super cool. So let's see. Yeah, those are not gonna fit. So what I was wondering, I might have to get like a different attachment on my Dremel or something, and maybe just kind of make these wheel wells just a smidge bigger. But let's throw the wheels and stuff on the chassis here. Oh, these might even be like too wide as well. These are some big, oh, they don't even fit. Yeah, they might not even fit actually on this metal. Yeah, so look at that, the actual metal chassis itself, it doesn't even fit it. That is interesting. This is the goal here though, folks, is to try to get these wheels in here. I just think, I don't know, kind of like crazy and maybe not super realistic, but I just think it would be super cool to kind of like widen out and just have these crazy huge wheels in the back. So I think for now, we'll try just the front wheels. I'm gonna throw some different wheels on the back just to make it a roller, and just curious how it does down the track right now. So little update, so the front wheels actually don't fit either. I think height-wise they would. I think it would just be kind of like on the inside of each fender here. I think if we kind of took out that little lip that kind of curves back around. So it looks like there's gonna be a little more work, but I think you can kind of see like the vision that I was thinking. Like imagine this car like way more polished up, and then with these crazy huge wheels. Let me put these ones back here so you can kind of get even maybe a little more. So this is kind of like what I was thinking. I mean, that just looks super wild. I mean, the Aventador is already like a super cool car, and if this thing was all like glossy chrome and then with these crazy wheels, so that is what we're going to be shooting for. But I'm gonna have to, I don't have the Dremel bit to do this right now, or maybe a file or something would be best, but I'm going to get in the lab here and see what I can cook up. And just like that, we are back, and this bad boy is somewhat complete. So I know there at the end I kind of showed what it might look like, and man, it looks even cooler than like what I thought. So yeah, my Dremel bits came in off Amazon. I was able to kind of widen out those fender wells, both front and rear, to get these bad boys to fit. I made my own custom wheel spacers to help. As you can see, the wheels need to stick out quite a ways. There was some other clearancing issues. It was a lot of work to get. I mean, these wheels back here are ginormous. So these front wheels are usually the size of the rears that go on like the Aventador. So just to show you the pure size of these is just insane. Here, I'll hold this up next to the Huracan. So, I mean, look, that is just ridiculous. So, but this is what I was going for. I sanded it down. I got some nice like foam sanding pads on Amazon as well. So did some sanding, so got the body cleaned up a little. And right now I am debating if I want to do some more sanding and just polish it up nice or paint it. I bought some chrome paint on Amazon, and man, I'm like Amazon plug right now, but that's coming this week. So I haven't decided yet if I want to paint, but super happy with how it turned out. Everything rolls. I mean, this thing when it's rolling looks super, super cool. We will head over to the track. I did want to do a quick wait, so you guys won't be able to see it, but we'll see here. I don't remember what the Huracan was to start with, but 47.4 grams here. And this is one of the fastest cars that we have. And this is 52.2, so about 5 grams heavier. Wow. But the only thing to do is roll them down the track. So I did test the Aventador before I put the wheel spacers on, and the wheel spacers help it roll a lot better. So we are going to head over and we are going to put these two head to head on the track and see if we built a fast car or if it's just going to be sitting on the sidelines. And we have both cars up at the starting line. So the green Huracan is in the right lane and the new chrome custom Aventador is in the left lane. So let's see how we did. And 3, 2, 1, go. Oh man, so not faster, 1.33. So I would say not great, but let's switch lanes and see if it does any better. All right, we switched lanes. So let's see if the Aventador can improve on a 1.33. And 3, 2, 1, go. And still lost and still a 1.33. So unfortunately, it looks like we did not build quite the drag demon that we were hoping. So I did add a small weight on the Huracan, and I just took it apart and took the weight out. So we went from 52.4 to 51.0 flat. So weight is definitely not always king. So there are diminishing returns. You can't add too much weight and then the car just can't get going fast enough. And then on the straight, it loses all of its speed. So we will see here if just taking a little weight out, if we improve any time at all. So we have green Huracan in the right lane and the chrome Aventador in the left. And 3, 2, 1, go. So still lost and still a 1.33, so no change. And just in case, we'll switch lanes and run it one more time. And 3, 2, 1, go. Still lost, a 1.31, so a little bit better. So you can say it is not too fast, but it does look good rolling. I mean, man, those Rio Asada 6-spokes just look absolutely killer in motion. And I just think kind of like the exaggerated oversized look here of the wheels is just really cool. And this was my first like major in-depth wheel swap where I had to do like a lot of custom stuff with grinding out the wheel wells and interior and making custom spacers. And that definitely pushed my wheel swap game up to the next level. So definitely happy that I was able to do this. And I still am gonna put a little work into the car, see if we can't make any improvements on it. But I think for now, the saga will be over for the crazy wheeled Aventador. Also, if you have any like cool names for it, let me know down in the comments, because this car definitely isn't going anywhere. Might not be at the top of the drag strip list, but it is definitely going to stay put. So thank you for stopping by watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.